Okay, this is the Flat Earth Federation podcast. I will say this though. I don't really think the earth is flat anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to start with that. You know, I used to think the earth was flat. That's what I thought. Nowadays, like, I don't think it's flat. I don't think it's round. None of the above. Let me tell you something, okay? The earth, we look at like objects, we as people on the earth, we look at objects, we're like, oh, that's round over there. You know what I'm saying? That one's flat. Okay, so we have these we have geometric concepts. Concepts that are geometric, we have them. You know, and then we're all like, oh, okay, now I'm going to apply that to the earth or to some celestial body. It's round or it's flat, something, you know, I look at the stuff on the earth, and now I'm going to look at the celestial bodies or the earth itself. I'll be all like, well, it's got to have a geometric shape just like the stuff on earth. No, I don't believe in none of that. Flat, round, it doesn't apply. Those concepts don't apply to the shape of the earth. And you know what I'm saying? Like, there are some things that indicate the earth is round, there's some things that indicate the earth is flat. You know what I'm saying? You got both. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you don't conceptualize the whole thing by saying, you know what, the earth is actually round or the earth is actually flat. That don't make no sense. No matter which way you go, that don't make no sense. Everybody know that. And you're trying to insist, oh, if you want to be on the side of science and progress and blah blah blah, you got to believe that it's round. I don't got to believe anything. I don't believe in none of that. It's not round, it's not flat. Once you start believing that, that results in mental discombobulation. When you conceptualize the earth in terms of a standard geometric shape, like the type that you find on the earth, you get discombobulated. I don't believe it's not. How's the earth round? How's the earth round? Explain that one to me, because I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just walking, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing stuff and whatever. There's no way in the world it's round in the context of all that stuff that I do and I experience. You know what I'm saying? And people, like, they think that, like, they think they have like oh yeah, no, I got it, it's round. I'm like making adjustments in my own personal life for a round earth. Well, that doesn't even fit the round earth model, because the round earth model means like, it's kind of round. You know what I mean? Like, if you walk like, you know, a jillion miles or whatever, then you'll get then there's some definite roundness. If you walk a few miles, not really. Although they say like, no, actually it does exist even when it comes to just like when it comes to like a distance of a mile, because after all, look at that ship. You see a ship coming in from the horizon, you see it going up, up, up. Nah, that don't make no sense though. That doesn't even fit your model of the earth, because your model of the earth says like the earth is really big. In order for the roundature to actually come into play, some people like to say curvature, I say roundature. Is there a roundature to come into play? You got to go a long distance. But then they're like, no, actually, you know what? Even if you look at a ship coming in from like a few miles away, you can tell the thing is freaking round, that the earth is round, because after all, you really see the ship coming up instead of straight. It's like, hey, according to your own fucking model, that ship should not come up that much. It should come up just like a barely significant amount. It should mostly be coming towards you. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers, they don't even realize that their own observations like invalidate their fucking theory. You know what I'm saying? How is the earth round? You're talking about like, what's the circumference of the earth according to like these, you know, round earthers and stuff? It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like tons of miles, like thousands of miles. Like, if you believe that the earth 1,000 miles has a circumference of 1,000 miles, then motherfucker, your whole thing about the horizon and shit, like, that's not the way it should look. If the earth has 1,000 jillion mile circumference, then that's not the way you should see ships coming in from the horizon. You should see them barely coming up and mostly just coming from a distance. You don't see the upness. There shouldn't be that much upness, but there is, because the earth ain't fucking round. You know what I'm saying? It's not round. It's not flat. You cannot apply a geometric shape to the earth, and when you do, it's mental discombobulation. I don't believe in no fucking science. 99% of science I don't believe. I believe in 1% of it. 1% of the things that represented to us as science I believe are legitimate science. Everything else, nonsense. Ludicrous. I don't believe that stuff for 1 second. Psychological experiments and theories, most of that is just baloney. Nutritional science, nonsense. this kind of stuff, the earth is round, blah, 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 ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Even some things like, chemistry, physics, whatever, even some of those things are like nonsense too. I don't believe most of these things. It's just not legitimate. You know what I'm saying? And if you want your brain to like not be all fucking discombobulated and stuff, like, homie, you know what I'm saying? You got to. I'm talking about, Flat Earth Federation, baby. Although the earth is not flat either. I don't believe flat anymore. So, I guess like from now on, I'm probably not going to call this the Flat Earth Federation podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to just, flip the script a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, right?